Hi, this video is going to show you how to submit the assignment Find Library Sources. For this assignment, you are to locate a scholarly article by using one of the library's databases, and you're also to locate an electronic book by using one of our electronic book library databases. You're supposed to get the citation for both of your sources and also tell me why you selected the particular article and the particular ebook. And here's the example. So let's get started. First, let's go to the database called Academic Search Complete, and you can just access it by clicking on the link. You will be asked to log in. The login is going to be your student ID number, and the password is going to be the month and day of when you were born. For example, if you were born on March 8th, then your library password would be 0308. Then click on Login. Now you're inside the database called Academic Search Complete. Keep in mind, this is one of the many databases that we have. This particular database contains many articles on many different topics. You're going to enter your search terms for your topic. For mine, it's going to be violent video games and children. Before I click on the search button, I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to click on full text. Next, I'm going to click on search. On the left side of the page are different ways that you can limit your results. You can limit it by peer reviewed. Remember, that means that the articles, if they're peer reviewed, they have been evaluated by other scholars before they get printed. You can also narrow it down by the type of source, whether it's a magazine article, an academic journal, newspaper, trade publications, and other types of sources. For this assignment, it needs to be academic journals. So I'm going to go ahead and check the box for academic journals. When you look at your search results, take a look at the title. This database also provides you with subjects. So these subjects have been identified for each of these articles. You can also find the information about the authors of that article and where the article was published in what journal. And you can also find the date, the volume, the issue, and the page range. So spend some time exploring your search results. You can also preview each of the articles without having to open each of them at first. So preview them in order to help you determine which ones you would like to take a closer look at and which ones will work and which ones will not work. So for this example, I'm going to just preview a few of these by clicking on the preview button. The preview button looks like a magnifying glass and a yellow piece of paper. When you hover over that button or you click on it, it'll pop up. And you can scroll down and locate the abstract. The abstract is a brief summary of what this article is about. So review the abstract or the summary to help you determine whether this article is going to be interesting or it'll work for your paper. Once you look at the summary and you say, oh yes, this will work for my paper, then open up the article. So I'm going to open up the PDF version, and now the full article is going to pop up. So this is an academic journal, an article in an academic journal, and it's going to give you lots of information because this is probably talking about a case study. So as you're looking at the information on here, browse the article, take a look at the conclusion, the recommendations, look at the discussion area, and that is where you're going to look for the evidence or help you answer your research question. Once you take a closer look at the article and you determine that it has the facts or the evidence, then you're ready to move on to the next part, which is the citation. This database has a citation generator. It's on the far right side. Click on the icon that is in the shape of a yellow piece of paper. And this is going to give you different citation options. Scroll all the way down until you get to MLA 9th, and here's the citation. One thing that you should always keep in mind is that citations that are created by automatic citation generators like these will usually have some sort of error in it. So you have to be very careful and correct any errors that the citation generators will have before you submit any assignment. However, for my class, for this particular assignment, you can just use the citations as they're generated by the citation generator. In a future assignment, I will show you what you need to fix and how to check that information. From here, you can copy and paste this citation into your assignment. Now that I'm inside my assignment, I'm going to click on Start Assignment. And next, I'm going to paste the citation. Under the citation, I'm going to briefly summarize what this article is about and why I picked it. This article presents information about a particular case study that links violent video games with aggression in children. This study provides evidence about the correlation of time spent playing video games and desensitization to violence. However, it does not provide a direct link to criminal behavior. This article provides a greater understanding of the effects of violent video games on young minds. In my reasoning, I have summarized what the article does. I have talked about what it doesn't have, and I've also talked about how it helps me with my research project. I'm not ready to submit yet. I am missing my electronic book. So now I'm going to scroll up and I'm going to go to section number 2, and I'm going to click on the link for ebook academic collection. Next, I'm going to enter my search terms. And I'm going to click on search. And now I see my search results. And these are going to be electronic books. Take a look at the title, take a look at the author, the date of publication, the subjects, and you can also preview the book. Explore some of your search results and locate a relevant book. This one looks interesting and it's from 2013, but for this project, it's okay, it'll work. Just keep in mind in future research assignments in other classes, the date of publication might be more important. So I'm going to go ahead and click on PDF full text to open up the electronic book. On the right side, I can find the table of contents and I can jump right into the different chapters, and I can also explore the index. Or I can click on the search within and I can type in my search words and it'll take me to a particular page in the book. I can also just browse the book, locate a relevant chapter. This one looks relevant to me. Evaluate the information. You can give it a quick skim or identify evidence or facts that will be useful in your research project. So next, I'm going to use the citation tool to get the MLA style for it. So towards the top, locate the link for cite. Scroll down until you get to MLA. And then copy and paste the citation for that book. Next, I'm going to go back to my assignment, and underneath my article, I'm going to paste the citation for the ebook. And like I did for the article, I'm going to type my summary and my evaluation of this book and describe why I selected the book. So I'm going to start by typing this book contains various studies that link early exposure to violent video games to future aggression. This book gives researchers comprehensive information with various points of view on the topic. And that is enough to fulfill this assignment. The last step is to click on the button that says Submit Assignment.